Good evening, Lakewood. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025, and you're joining us live at 11 p.m. for another edition of Tuesdays in Lakewood, your neighborhood news hour right here on Talk Radio. I'm your host, Jonathan Riehle, and I'm grateful to be spending this late night hour with you as we dive deep into what's shaping our community. We are officially 51.78% of the way through the year. That's 27 weeks, 189 days, 4,536 hours. Or for the extra detail lovers out there, 272,160 minutes. And yes, over 16 million seconds have ticked by since we rang in 2025. Now I know it's late, but don't worry, we're not counting down to bed. We're counting up the moments that matter. Every night is a fresh opportunity to connect, reflect, and celebrate all the incredible things happening here in Lakewood. Whether you're tuning in from your living room after a long day or catching us on the podcast while winding down, Tuesdays in Lakewood is your trusted source for local news, stories, and events that keep our city vibrant and thriving. Tonight's show is packed with insight and inspiration. We will share the latest updates from City Hall, including key decisions from last week's City Council meeting and what they mean for you. Hear about the inspiring achievements from our local schools, from sports victories to student-led initiatives making a difference. Get the scoop on upcoming community events, everything from outdoor concerts and farmers markets to neighborhood gatherings and library programs. Plus, our Neighborhood Notes segment brings voices from around town straight to your ears. Hear what your neighbors are saying, sharing, and celebrating. And don't miss the Lakewood calendar preview at the end of the show, your essential heads up on everything coming up this week and this coming weekend. If you're new to the show, welcome, and thank you for tuning in. Every Tuesday night, we spotlight the stories that build community, the small businesses powering our economy, public safety updates that keep us safe, local arts and culture that enrich our lives, and projects led by people just like you. So whether you're a night owl, a shift worker, or simply someone who loves to stay informed, you're in the right place. Pour yourself a drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into another meaningful hour together. Well, maybe an hour. It could be less than an hour. It could be more than an hour. Who knows? You never know. You never know. But all right, Lakewood, let's get started.
The following is rated TV MA and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hi, good evening, Lakewood. First segment, Lakewood Lowdown. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. I'm Jonathan Riehle, and you're tuned into the Lakewood Lowdown here on Talk Radio. Your go-to source for everything happening across our vibrant community. From the latest updates on crime and politics to new developments, weather, and events. We've got you covered to keep you informed, connected, and engaged. Let's jump right into today's news. Crime update. Starting with public safety. Some encouraging news from the Lakewood Police Department's recently released 2024 annual crime report. Overall crime in Lakewood decreased by a notable 19% compared to 2023. This drop spans several categories, but is especially impressive in vehicle theft, which plunged by a remarkable 67%. This decline is a big deal considering vehicle thefts have been a persistent challenge in Pierce County over recent years. Lakewood's sharp reduction reflects successful strategies, including increased patrols, community outreach, and enhanced use of surveillance cameras in hotspots. Property crimes like burglary and theft also saw meaningful reductions, contributing to a safer environment for residents and businesses alike. Violent crimes, which include assaults and robberies, fell by only about 3%. While this smaller decrease means vigilance remains critical, it's still a positive trend, and the city's proactive policing approach is paying off. You might remember the troubling incident early May or so at Harry Todd Park when a shooting injured 7 people during a public event. That night deeply affected our community, and the investigation remains active with police working diligently to bring justice. In response, the city rapidly increased police presence, focusing on parks and community spaces. To support these efforts, the City Council approved the $32 million police budget for 2025, up from $28 million the previous year, to fund patrol expansion, new technology investments, and community policing programs. Expect to see more officers on the streets and neighborhood watch initiatives gaining momentum this summer. For residents wanting to stay connected to public safety news and report concerns, the Lakewood Police Department launched a free mobile app last fall. The app offers real-time alerts, easy reporting of suspicious activity, and safety tips. It's a great way to be a part of our community's safety network. Now into politics and development. On the political and development front, the Lakewood Planning Commission held a well-attended public hearing on July 2nd to discuss the proposed 2025 annual development regulations. The updates aim to encourage balanced growth that respects Lakewood's small-town charm while accommodating new needs. A major focus is improving access to fresh food by attracting more grocery stores downtown. To facilitate this, zoning definitions were updated to reduce red tape for grocery retailers, hoping to lure national chains as well as local markets to establish convenient locations. This could greatly benefit residents who currently travel outside Lakewood for full-service grocery shopping. In housing, the Commission approved expanding the allowance of used manufactured homes within designated mobile home parks. This move is part of a broader strategy to increase affordable housing supply affordably and sustainably. The goal is to help people find quality homes without drastically changing neighborhood character. The commission also reviewed signage regulations. They're seeking a balance between giving local businesses visibility and preserving Lakewood's clean, attractive streetscapes. Streetscapes, huh? Okay. Businesses will have clearer guidelines on sign size and placement, aiming to boost foot traffic downtown without visual clutter. Mixed-use developments remain a key priority, promoting projects that combine housing, shops, and community spaces within walkable areas. This supports Lakewood's vision of a vibrant, interconnected city center where residents can live, work, and play without heavy reliance on cars. Public comments during the hearing were largely supportive, reflecting strong community interest and smart growth that honors Lakewood's unique identity. In library news, the Pierce County Library System's temporary Lakewood branch opened in September of 2024 at the Town Center Plaza after the roof collapse at the original building in 2022. It's serving the community well. Construction of the permanent new library is underway with a planned reopening targeted for early 2026. The new design features state-of-the-art technology, flexible community meeting rooms, enhanced children's areas, and eco-friendly elements such as solar panels and rain gardens. Okay. Reinforcing the library as a hub for learning and gathering. Meanwhile, city crews have been hard at work repaving several key streets, including portions of Bridgeport Way and 104th Street Southwest, improving driving safety and traffic flow. Stormwater management upgrades continue in residential neighborhoods to better prevent flooding during heavy rains, a priority for environmental resilience. And with the November 5th midterm elections fast approaching, the race for Lakewood City Council is heating up. Several seats are open, and candidates are focusing their campaigns on three main issues: community safety, housing affordability, and local economic development. Candidate forums will be held throughout July and August at locations including Lakewood City Hall and the Lakewood Library. A great chance to hear directly from those seeking to represent you, Lakewood residents. If you haven't registered to vote yet, now is the perfect time. You can register online or at the Pierce County Auditor's Office. Now, weather and community events. Let's talk weather. Always a favorite topic, especially in the summer. We just enjoyed a fantastic Independence Day weekend with mostly sunny skies, daytime highs hovering around 75 to 76 degrees, ideal for fireworks, backyard barbecue, not backward barbecues, and lake outings. Looking ahead, the National Weather Service forecasts temperatures climbing into the upper 80s starting Thursday and continuing through the weekend. It'll be mostly sunny with low humidity, perfect conditions for outdoor festivals, farmers markets, and enjoying our beautiful parks. Speaking of festivals, mark your calendar for Summerfest at Fort Steilacoom Park on Saturday, July 19th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yes, I double-checked it tonight. It is Saturday, July 19th. Summerfest. This annual event is packed with live music on 2 different stages, diverse food trucks featuring local favorites, craft vendors, family-friendly games and activities. The day will close with a spectacular fireworks show starting at dusk over the park's lake. Admission is free, and it's a wonderful way to celebrate our community spirit. I'm hoping maybe to kind of show up there on Summerfest and maybe record some stuff to put on the show. We will see. Don't forget the Lakewood Farmers Market, held every Tuesday at Fort Steilacoom Park. Uh, a great spot to pick up fresh, locally grown fruits and vegetables, artisanal breads, handmade crafts, and to meet the farmers and producers behind the products. For art lovers, the Lakewood Arts Commission is hosting a special exhibit opening Wednesday, July 9th at City Hall's main gallery. The exhibit, titled Lakewood Through the Years, features new works by local painters, photographers, and sculptors that celebrate the city's history and cultural diversity. The opening reception is from 5 to 7 p.m. and the exhibit will run through August. Schools and education. Turning to education. While there isn't currently any video yearbook team or clubs or anything at Clover Park High School or any of the other schools, Talk Radio is very interested in helping to start one. We believe such a program would be a fantastic opportunity for students to develop skills in video production, storytelling, and community engagement. If you're a student, teacher, or parent interested in making this happen, please reach out to us. We'd love to collaborate and bring this exciting project to life. Meanwhile, Lakewood schools continue to prioritize student safety with updated emergency preparedness plans, including more frequent drills and improved communication channels. Mental health support is also expanding with additional counselors available to help students as they transition back to the classroom. If you have children at home, many local schools still have openings for summer reading and enrichment programs. These provide engaging and educational activities to keep kids active and learning during the summer break. Civic engagement and local politics. Before we wrap up Lakewood Lowdown, a quick call to get involved in your community. Neighborhood associations across Lakewood are hosting community forums this summer, focusing on topics like neighborhood safety, local transportation, and new development projects. These gatherings are excellent opportunities to meet your neighbors, voice your opinion, and connect with city officials. Volunteering is always welcome in Lakewood, whether it's serving on boards and commissions, helping organize community events, or participating in neighborhood cleanups. Your time can make a real difference. And remember, the midterm elections are November 5th. Make sure you're registered to vote and stay tuned for early voting locations and candidate information sessions starting this month. Your voice matters in shaping Lakewood's future. That's a wrap on the Lakewood Lowdown. Thanks so much for tuning in and staying connected to our wonderful community. Next up, we will have City Hall recap. Okay, City Hall recap. Welcome back to Talk Radio. Thank you for joining us for our City Hall recap, your weekly walkthrough of what's happening at Lakewood City Council. Here's a full rundown of the key decisions and discussions from the July 1st council meeting and how they affect you in your neighborhood. Short-term rental ordinance update. The council officially passed a series of updated rules governing short-term rentals, or STRs. Those vacation-style properties often booked on platforms like Airbnb and VRBO. These new updates require STR operators to register annually with the city's rental housing safety program and obtain a Lakewood business license to ensure safe and legal housing. Inspections will now be required every 5 years. And there are fees associated with re-inspections if issues aren't resolved after the first visit. The ordinance lays out new performance standards for hosts aimed at ensuring properties are clean, safe, and not disruptive to the surrounding neighborhood. STRs remain legal in most residential and mixed-use areas of Lakewood, but the new law restricts them in commercial, industrial, and institutional zones. The city is responding to years of resident feedback about noise, street parking congestion, and absentee landlords. These new regulations aim to balance the economic benefit of tourism with protecting the peace and integrity of Lakewood's neighborhoods. Pacific Highway Southwest bike lane improvements. In a big win for cyclists and pedestrians, the council greenlit funding to upgrade the bike lanes along Pacific Highway Southwest, one of Lakewood's busiest corridors. This project is part of a larger effort to support non-motorized transportation in the city and reduce traffic congestion. Construction is scheduled to begin this fall. The improvements include widening the roadway to accommodate safer bike travel, installing new curbs and gutters, improving pedestrian sidewalks, and adding better drainage systems and LED street lighting. These enhancements are expected to significantly increase safety for all road users, especially school children, recreational cyclists, and workers who rely on biking as a primary mode of travel. This project supports the city's broader sustainability goals and connects to regional transit hubs, helping residents commute more efficiently without relying solely on cars. Fort Steilacoom Park expanded summer hours, responding to public enthusiasm and increased foot traffic during the warmer months. The Parks and Recreation Committee presented a motion approved by council to expand weekend summer hours at Fort Steilacoom Park. This change gives families and individuals more time to enjoy the park's scenic trails, sports fields, playgrounds, and picnic areas. The expanded hours are especially helpful for those who work weekdays and want to spend quality time outdoors in the evening and weekends. The council reaffirmed its commitment to keeping Fort Steilacoom Park at the heart of Lakewood's recreational life. As a reminder, the Lakewood Farmers Market continues every Tuesday, drawing dozens of local vendors and hundreds of visitors. Immediately after, the Summer Nights at the Pavilion concert series keeps the energy high with live music, food trucks, and community celebration under the open sky. Upcoming public hearing on stormwater management. Looking ahead, one of the most important environmental discussions of the summer is on deck. A public hearing scheduled for Monday, July 15th, where council will review proposed updates to Lakewood's stormwater management system program, or whatever. The stormwater plan is a key tool in protecting our lakes, streams, and Puget Sound from pollution. As the city grows, so does the amount of paved surface roads, roofs, parking lots that causes rainwater to run off quickly, collecting oil, dirt, and chemicals before reaching the nearest waterway. The proposed updates include stronger protections for wetlands, stricter construction, say that 3 times fast. Stricter construction site runoff controls, and increased investment in public education about preventing water pollution at home. Things like picking up pet waste, minimizing lawn chemicals, and properly disposing of motor oil can all make a difference. Residents are strongly encouraged to review the draft plan and speak up at the public hearing. Whether you're an environmental advocate or just care about keeping Wagup Lake clean and healthy, this is your chance to have your voice heard. From improving local transportation to preserving the natural environment and strengthening community regulations, the July 1st council meeting showed just how much Lakewood is investing in smart growth and livability. These aren't just policy updates. They're direct steps toward building a city that works better for all of us. If any of these issues caught your attention, whether it's biking, short-term rentals, summer parks, or stormwater protections, we encourage you to attend future meetings, submit your input online, or connect with your City Council representatives. Your voice does matter. Stay tuned for next week's City Hall recap, where we'll bring you highlights from the July 15th meeting, including updates from that important stormwater hearing. Next up, we will be going into School Scoop. Okay, welcome back to School Scoop, your inside look at what's happening across the classrooms, fields, and creative spaces of Lakewood schools, from athletic achievements to artistic showcases. Let's dive into the stories shaping student life this summer. Clover Park High School baseball, a season to remember. At Clover Park High School, the Timberwolves varsity baseball team just wrapped up a season that will be remembered, not for how it ended, but for how much they grew. While their playoff run came to a close after a tough 0-11 loss to North Kitsap High School on May 12th, it didn't overshadow the team's hard-earned progress. Head coach Richard Drutas, I think that's how you say the name, was named Coach of the Year in the Southtown League, a major honor recognizing his leadership, dedication, and the culture of teamwork he's building on and off the field. The Timberwolves played with heart all season long, and their sportsmanship and improvement didn't go unnoticed by the broader community. Though their scoreboard might not tell the whole story, this team showed grit, spirit, and promise for next season. STEM, Summer Camp Brings Science to Life. This summer, students entering grades 6 through 9 have a chance to explore robotics, engineering, coding, and the environmental science through a brand new STEM summer camp hosted by the Lakewood School District. Starting Monday, July 14th or July 15th, something like that. The camp runs for multiple themed weeks, each filled with hands-on experiments, tech exploration, and real-world problem solving. Campers will design and test their own inventions, build basic robots, learn how climate science affects local ecosystems, and even take field trips guided by local scientists and college mentors. This program gives middle schoolers a rare chance to step into the shoes of engineers and innovators, all while having fun with their peers. With spots still open, it's a summer adventure in learning that's sure to spark curiosity and creativity. Chinook Middle School's Color of Summer Art Show. Over at Chinook Middle School, the annual Colors of Summer Art Show opens its doors this Friday evening, and this year's gallery is bursting with student talent, from bold abstract paintings and delicate watercolors to intricate sculpture and stunning digital art. The show is a vibrant celebration of student expression. Each piece is inspired by summer themes, sunshine, growth, freedom, and even the bittersweet transition into new school years. The event will be held in the school's gymnasium, transformed into a pop-up art gallery. Families, neighbors, and friends are invited to stop by, mingle with student artists, and enjoy light refreshments as they tour the visual stories on display. It's a chance to applaud the voices of young artists and the teachers who guide their creativity. Mindfulness in the Classroom, Early Learning Center's pilot program. Big emotions are part of early childhood, and Lakewood Early Learning Center is piloting a new program that helps kids manage them with calm and confidence. Through their new mindfulness curriculum, preschoolers are learning to recognize feelings, take mindful breaths, and center themselves through simple yoga poses and reflection time. How cool is that for preschoolers doing yoga? Each day, students gather for short, quiet circles where they practice deep breathing, gratitude reflection, and gentle movement, all adapted for little learners. Teachers say the program has already made a noticeable impact. Classrooms feel calmer, transitions are smoother, and students are better able to express their needs using words instead of outbursts. Parents, too, are seeing changes at home, and some are even picking up the techniques themselves. If the pilot continues to see success, the district is considering expanding the mindfulness lessons to more classrooms across the district next year. Now for some quick school snippets. Before we wrap up, here are a few extra school updates you might want to mark on your calendars. Free summer meals are still available at select school sites throughout July. Breakfast and lunch are served Monday through Thursday. No ID or registration required. Just walk in and enjoy. The annual back-to-school resource and wellness fair is set for late August. Families can pick up backpacks, school supplies, and even get free health screenings and immunizations. It's a one-stop prep day for families getting ready for the fall semester. And Caring for Kids will also be giving away backpacks and giving away all that stuff too. So, keep an eye here for news on Caring for Kids and, how they're giving away their stuff's going to work. I will give you updates on that in the next couple weeks. And that's your school scoop for this week. From future scientists to mindful learners to championship coaches and student artists, there's always something incredible happening in Lakewood schools. Stay with us. We've got more coming up after this little transition into This Week in Lakewood. Okay, Lakewood, let's take a look at what's going on around town this week. Whether you're looking for civic engagement, family fun, fresh produce, or just something to shake up your routine, we've got you covered. Here's your weekly calendar rundown. Tuesday, July 8th, which was today, City Council study session at 7 p.m. at Lakewood City Hall. Got something to say about how your city runs? These study sessions are your front row seat to how decisions are shaped in Lakewood. Here, city leaders dig into the issues from roads and parks to safety and budgeting. Can't make it in person? No worries. You can tune in on the city's YouTube channel. You can do Zoom, ID number 868-7263-2373, or even call in at 253-215-8782. Make your voice count, even though it's over now. It's past 7 o'clock. Wednesday, July 9th, tomorrow, Lakewood Arts Commission meeting, 5:30 p.m. at Lakewood Community Center. This isn't your average meeting. It's where creativity meets community. Join local artists, culture lovers, and dreamers shaping the artistic future of Lakewood. Whether you paint, act, write, or simply appreciate a good mural, this is the place to plug in and support the arts. Thursday, July 10th, Public Safety Forum, 6 p.m. at Lakewood Police Department. Got questions about public safety? Curious about what officers are working on? This open forum gives you direct access to Lakewood PD. No filters, no red tape. Come meet the folks who protect our neighborhoods and share your ideas for keeping Lakewood safe and welcoming for all. Friday, July 11th, Evening Farmers Market, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Lakewood Town Center. It's a vibe, Lakewood. Browse stalls of vibrant produce, handmade goods, baked treats, and fresh flowers. Enjoy live local music, grab a bite from a food truck, and meet your neighbors in the evening breeze. It's the perfect pre-weekend wind down. Heads up, the main Tuesday market still runs 2 to 7 p.m. at Fort Silica Park. But this Friday market brings that same energy to the heart of town. Honda Demo Ride Event, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 2724 96th Street South. Feel the thrill of the open road before you even owned a bike. Riders 18 plus can test out the latest Honda motorcycles. Helmet and gear provided. A great way to rev up your Friday afternoon. Saturday, July 12th. Family movie night. Finding Nemo starts at dusk, around 9 p.m. at Fort Silicon Park. Bring your blankets, low-back chairs, and snacks for a magical night under the stars. This week's movie, Pixar's oceanic classic Finding Nemo. Free and family-friendly. Bonus tip. Come early for lawn games and pre-show music. Oak Brook Community Yard Sale. All day in Oak Brook. Treasure hunters, this one's for you. The Oak Brook neighborhood transforms into a giant garage sale with dozens of homes participating. Whether you're searching for vintage gems or just love a good bargain, don't miss it. And also, Saturday, July 12th, by my hearing from people, is a pride event at Wrights Park in Tacoma, if y'all wish to check it out, show support, and just, hang out. Sunday, July 13th, volunteer at Telecom Food Pantry, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give your Sunday some soul. Join the team at the Telecom Food Pantry to help sort donations, organize shelves, and assist families in need. A few hours of your time can make someone's whole week. No experience needed, just a big heart. Family Trivia Night. 6 p.m. Puget Sound Pizza in Tacoma. Theme this week, Ancient Rome and Greece. Put your knowledge of gladiators, gods, and philosophers to the test while enjoying pizza and laughs with the whole family. Coming soon. Mark your calendar. Summerfest 2025, Saturday, July 19th at Fort Silicon Park. This is the big one, Lakewood. All-day fun with live music, food trucks, a beer garden, hot air balloon glow. I don't know what the glow part is, but, flying trapeze, the Bombs Away car show, and a skate pop-up. It all wraps with a concert and fireworks finale. Admission is free, and some rides and activities are just $5 to $10. Don't miss it. Summer nights at the Pavilion every Tuesday through August 19th at Fort Silicon Park, right after the Tuesday farmers markets. Stick around for free concerts under the sky. Each week brings a new sound, blues, country, jazz, and more. Pack a picnic or just come dance in the grass. Lakewood Gardens programming. Ongoing at 12317 Gravity Lake Drive, Southwest. Discover serenity with guided garden walks, art exhibits, pruning workshops, and intimate live concerts surrounded by nature's beauty. It's a hidden gem in Lakewood you've got to experience. And I always say that wrong, Lakewood. It's almost like Lakewood, but it's W-O-L-D, not W-O-O-D. So the L kind of throws it up, and I'm like Lakewood. Okay, and Lakewood Playhouse Summer Season, ongoing at the Lakewood Town Center. Catch a summer show at this cozy community theater. Comedy, drama, and musicals performed by local talent. A perfect date night or family outing. Check their website for showtimes. Lakewood, there's no excuse for boredom this week. Whether you're diving into city decisions, dancing in the park, helping a neighbor, or finding your inner trivia champion. This community is alive with opportunities. Stay connected, stay curious, stay kind. For event updates, rain delays, or a full list of everything happening around town, head over to lakewoodwa.gov/events. Now we get into the weekend look ahead, July 12th and 13th. Lakewood is trying to plan a summer weekend that delivers. We've pulled together this weekend's top local happenings for Saturday, July 12th and Sunday, July 13th. Here's your weekend look ahead. Saturday, July 12th, speed pool and Scotch doubles tournament at the penalty box, 7 p.m. Local league night at the penalty box, South Tacoma Way. Speed pool and Scotch doubles tournament set the competitive tone. No experience needed, but probably needs experience, or you're gonna just lose, and you'll be like, showing up for nothing. adorned boutique 7th anniversary party. 10310 South Tacoma Way, Unit 1 or Unit I or 1, I'm not sure. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Celebrate with local fashion vendors, raffle prizes, refreshments, and giveaways at this fun community store event. Story time with booksellers. The Smart Cookie. 10330 59th Avenue Southwest. 10 a.m. Family-friendly story time at the community bookstore. Perfect for toddlers and preschoolers. Johnny's at the Dock. Live music with Tim Ender's band. The Foss Waterway in Tacoma. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Catch Tim Enders on the outdoor patio at Johnny's at the Dock. Great vibes and seafood by the water. Tacoma Pride Festival, which I talked about earlier, at Wrights Park, noon till 6 p.m. Just a quick drive away. Tacoma Pride returns with live entertainment, food vendors, community booths, and family zones. I am hoping to make it to the Tacoma Pride Festival, possibly get some video and some stuff to put on next Tuesdays in Lakewood. Explore the Shore, Point Defiance Low Tide Tour, 2 p.m. Discover tidal creatures with the Zoo and Aquarium team at Pier 1 in Point Defiance. Free fun, ideal for curious kiddos. Sunday, July 13th, Cruise In Car Show, 6313 75th Street West at the Elks Lodge, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring your classic car or admire one at this free local cruise-in and car show. Family friendly and fun. Ancient Rome and Greece trivia. Puget Sound Pizza. Afternoon, time to be determined. Not sure what time. Geek out with history trivia hosted at Lakewood's Cozy Pizzeria. Perfect for teams. Porch Fest Tacoma. Various neighborhoods all day from, a regional music crawl. Tacoma's Porch Fest invites you to stroll through local porches, enjoying acoustic performances all afternoon. I don't know if that's a real thing, but if it is, that'd be kind of cool. Morse Wildlife Preserve, open access, 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Nature lovers, enjoy trails, stream viewing, and bird watching at the seldom open Graham Preserve. Bonus local recs, Lakewood Gardens, 12317 Gravity Lake Drive, Southwest. Open daily, and always a stunner for a quiet stroll and floral beauty. Fort Silicon Park, ideal for walking, beach time, or letting kids run free in Pierce County's largest park. So whether you're craving tunes on a porch, classic cars out for a spin, or family-friendly trivia, Lakewood's weekend has it all. Don't forget, road work near American Lake Park is wrapping up July 11th, so traffic may still be wonky heading into next week. Enjoy your weekend plans, stay cool, and keep supporting local. That wraps up today's weekend look ahead. Next up, a new segment coming up. Okay, and now for something new and exciting. we're going to be adding to talk radio this summer and into fall. Our Man on the Street interview series will be coming soon. I still have to get some stuff to set it up, but I'm working on it. We will be hitting the sidewalks, the parks, the farmers markets, the festivals, anywhere people gather in Lakewood to ask real neighbors, real questions about what matters to them. From favorite summer eats to local issues, community events, memories, and even a few lighthearted curveballs. You never know what we'll be asking. Want to be part of it? Here's how it will work. We will announce pop-up locations on our Instagram, the website, any other social, and on the show here. Think Town Center, Fort Silica Park, and different community events. Weekly appearances will be starting mid-July, what to expect. You'll see us with microphones and cameras, or just my cell phone. Just stop by, share your voice, and you might hear yourself on the next episode of Talk Radio. And see yourself as well. Who can participate? Anyone from Lakewood or the surrounding area. Families, students, business owners, park goers, passerby. If you've got something to say, we want to hear it. But minors, youth under 18, will have to have a guardian kind of be like, yeah, they can do this. And, give permission before putting them on camera. We'll also be posting some video clips to our socials and featuring extended interviews in our video yearbook project thing. So keep your eyes peeled for that too. This is your show just as much as my show. So don't be shy. When you see the mic, come on over, say hi, and be part of the show. It's all in fun and making Lakewood more engaging. And that's a wrap for this week's edition of Tuesdays in Lakewood, right here on Talk Radio. I'm Jonathan Riehle, and as always, I want to say thank you for spending part of your day with me. It's an honor to share stories, highlight local voices, and celebrate the heart and soul of our community. Summer in Lakewood is truly special, with free outdoor concerts at the Lakewood Community Center, farmers markets buzzing with fresh produce and crafts, and parks filled with families enjoying picnics, bike rides, and sunshine. It's the time when our neighborhoods come alive with community cleanups, youth sports tournaments, and plenty of pop-up events showcasing small businesses and local artists. Remember, every one of us plays a role in making Lakewood a welcoming, vibrant place. Whether you're volunteering, supporting a local shop, or simply greeting a neighbor, your involvement helps strengthen our city's resilience and spirit. We're always eager to hear from you. Got an upcoming event, a story to share, or just want to shout out your favorite local spot? Reach out anytime. Email us at talkradiotrending@gmail.com, or find us on social media and tag your posts with hashtag TalkRadioLakewood. Your voice matters here, and together we can keep this community connected and thriving. Until next week, stay safe out there. Keep cool during these warm summer days, and above all, keep being kind to one another. From all of us here at Talk Radio, thank you for being part of the Lakewood story. I'm Jonathan Riehle, signing off with gratitude and excitement to see you again next Tuesday with maybe some news on partnerships coming up or different things that are happening in our community. Much love. Take care. See you tomorrow night for Wedgie Wednesday. It's Wedgie night. We all love Wedgie Wednesday. It's the favorite moment of the week, I guess. I don't know. But peace.